What's up, guys?
Jose, how are you, bro?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
What a debut, dude. Did it go kind of exactly how you planned?
I would have liked to have started with a little more just feeling like set in how I fight, how I compete, my rhythm, my tempo. I feel like I found that after I got up from the takedown, but just learning lessons. But damn, it sure felt sweet, that's for sure.
You only get one UFC debut, right? So is that kind of the one like you wanted to kind of show everybody watching like this is how you fight?
For sure, man. Look, I saw some comments like when Dana White posted us yesterday, like, oh, who are these guys? So like right away, I was like, if you don't know, now you know. It's what I screamed after. I probably screamed it too many times, but it's what I screamed after. It's just what I felt. It's all right. You guys don't know, but I'll show you guys. I promise you that.
You are a known finisher. You go finish fights. So was it nice to get a finish in your UFC debut?
Absolutely. I don't put that pressure on myself going into the fight, like, oh, I got to keep this record intact. I got to do this or that. I just know that if I fight like how I fight, if I use my tempo, my rhythm, that's what happens.
Was there any UFC jitters going in fighting tonight?
Every 5 weeks a little different. You know, sometimes I feel like, oh, like I'm so hungry. Like this is my moment. This will propel me to the next spot. Certain fights leading up to that. This one I was like throughout 5 weeks, I was like, damn, this feels pretty normal. It's my UFC debut. It shouldn't feel this normal. What if I don't feel anything? What if I don't feel any emotions leading into it? But then once I got backstage, I was reflecting on the journey it took. I'm seeing my family over there. I'm seeing my team. I'm thinking about this journey, man, all the ups and downs, all the fears I've had to overcome to get to this point, all the failures. I've had to pick myself up, dust myself off, stand tall. All the team that I have around me that have supported me, family that I've had that supported me, sponsors, man. I forgot what the question was, but god damn, this feels good.
You answered it. When would you like to return?
Sometime in May, man. I want this year to I want to fight. I want to be active 3-4 times a year, but I don't want to be in a rush to get back in there. I want to make sure that every time you see me, it's an updated version. I think I'm damn good now, but I respect this craft, and I'm going to treat this as a craft. I'm a craftsman in this. I want to be better. I want to be a master at this. I truly do. I live for this. I die for this. I want this bad. So May, that'll give me enough time to evolve, put the new update, come back, do something sweet.
It feels like a lot of Contender Series guys have to fight in the Apex a couple times to earn their spot on a roadshow. But do you think your fight style, your UFC debut, like get you in front of a crowd?
God, I hope so. God, I hope so. I love the crowd. I love people losing their minds. I feel like I put a little cheat code in my walkout song. It was like an MTV Unplugged, so it sounded like a bigger crowd than there was. I love a crowd, hopefully. I want a main card spot. I want everything, man. And if I got to earn it, I'll earn it. I'm not afraid of hard work, man. That's all I've ever done. It's all I've ever seen. I ain't afraid of that. But, yeah, main card. I want to be must-see TV, and I think my style reflects that.
Absolutely. How cool was it to see Eric McConaughey get the call?
Dude, that is so sweet. Such a cool story. Eric's a good guy. I remember when he first got on the team, he wasn't like coming in a hot shot, man. He was coming in like a lot of us come in, a little unsure, a little trepidation. I was one of his first partners. Fun story. Guy almost ripped one of my nuts off. Oh my God, I was wrestling him down. I was trying to break his spirit. Big boy. I like knee slided and yanked on one of my. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, we're all good. Eric's the fucking man. I can't wait to watch him perform. Such a good dude. He deserves this. His family deserves this. I'm so excited for him.
He's a nut snatcher, huh?
That dirty dog.
It feels like the MMA lab is on fire right now, man. Who are some fighters that are coming up that everybody should know about that are on their way to?
Yeah, man, we do something right there. We do something right. It starts from the top. It starts from John Crouch, Benson Henderson, Jared Cannonier. These guys are the models. These guys are the examples. Mario, but there's so many people to list off. It'd be kind of ridiculous to start. But there's so many people to look at and aspire to, and I've aspired to be where they're at. So many guys are aspiring to be where we're at now. Chance of Keys fighting soon. Trying to think of certain guys right now. I'm a big believer in Chance. I'm a big believer in Ezra Elliott. He's a stud. He's fighting in LFA. That guy's incredible. Big help throughout my camps. Oh man, I feel bad. There's so many. I'm just blanking right now, but there's so many. Look out for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. There are some killers coming out. Last one for me. You are fighting, and Jared is headlining. Is it for you? Is it nerve-wracking fighting with teammates on the same card?
No, dude, we do this every day. We kill each other every day. Right after I won the Contender Series fight on Tuesday, I come back Wednesday, Thursday, whatever it was, go into the strength and conditioning room. Jared's there, comes over, but gives me a big hug, says, this is what's going to happen. You're going to fight on my undercard, and then I'm going to fight on yours. I said, let's get it. And we got it on the first run. Well, half of that we got on the first run. It's a dream come true. It truly is an honor. Jared's a model of a human being, fuck fighting as a human being, and I feel honored to share a card with him.
Congrats to you.
Thank you, man.
José Miguel, aquí. Asumo por la canción que hablas español, ¿no?
Sí, más o menos, bien pocho, pero voy a tratar.
Okay. La canción con la que ingresaste hoy tiene un significado para ti, para tu familia, para la comunidad. ¿Por qué la canción?
Pues no quiero hablar mucho políticamente, pero pues yo miré a mi familia trabajar tan duro. Mis papás son inmigrantes. Nosotros sabemos que para llegar a este país, a tener el sueño americano, yo soy un hijo de inmigrantes, el sueño americano es tan real, es algo que yo quiero lograr y yo creo mucho en América, yo creo mucho en el país y pues quiero que ellos crean en nosotros también.
Claro, en tu primera pelea dentro del UFC, afición de Estados Unidos y afición de México, ¿cómo te sientes en esa dualidad de dos mundos, representar a dos naciones?
Sí, pues obviamente que mejorar mi español para que representar mejor, pero es un honor. Me siento muy orgulloso de representar México, representar América, mis ciudades, Yuma, Arizona, Paredones, mi familia. Yo represento mucho cuando estoy arriba de esa jala y pues lo tomo muy serio y es un orgullo.
La última, ¿hay algún peleador mexicano que tú admires del boxeo o de las MMA?
Claro que sí, soy un fanático de ese deporte de boxeo. Más arriba es Juan Manuel Márquez, es más inteligente, con todo el corazón. Yo me aspiro a ser como él.
Congrats on the win, but just two for me. That walk me through that finish, because that counter right hook was a thing of beauty, and then you didn't once you got that like back take, you didn't want to get a submission. You were like, nah, I'm gonna just get that highlight reel TKO.
Man, I wish I could really. I have to watch it back to realize all the sequences. I knew that if I keep going low, he'd put that head up on the swivel for me. I know earlier on in the round I went to the body and then I went up top to the hook, and that really set his head to a pocket where I knew that my right hand would be able to clean him up pretty nicely, and it did. And then once it got to the bottom end, Jared Cannonier worked with me for hours on ground and pound, really taking my time, really picking the shots, and I'm so grateful for him, and so I'm able to have that moment because of Jared Cannonier.
Absolutely. And last for me, we just saw Smith debut. You guys kind of did your Contender Series thing together. It's like a generational talent now, because we see the Benson Hendersons, we see the Smith's pops, we know, fought in the UFC. Now you got, how, if you can't put into words, just being part of this chapter of the UFC.
No, man, this is so cool. I've been in love with this sport since as far as I can remember, man. From my brother buying boxing fights to our living rooms being filled to the brim with Mexicans, it's going crazy. I live for the oh shit moments of this sport. I live to watch them. To now be able to create them is a dream come true, man. Absolutely.
Awesome. And Marquez fought in Vegas a bunch of times, so there you go.
Yeah, we'll start that legacy for us. Yeah.
Congrats on the win, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.